get that. There you go. Is that how I do right here? Yeah. How many plays you got, fool? Oh, all right.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out in Power Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
I don't know.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past. The 32-yard line.
Right up.
Oh.
Alright, we ain't got nothing around us so far.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And brought down, but not before.
Hey, they got one nigga in the way, fool.
13 yards
2
in the
niggas.
game's opening play.
I got 5 in that garbage can. And my raps are ran. I need cash advance. I know 3 so the other 2 are jam. I'ma whip one and whoop the other one much as I can. Hot as fucking sedan.
He might be upstairs.
What do we love to see?
I ain't seen him
into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
See what it's looking like around here.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time.
Pots and pans.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Into a double team.
Oh, fuck that nigga pick me off. God damn it.
Yeah, I got it. He down.
He's gonna go. They're not gonna get him. And he takes
Fuck.
this one back into the end zone. And the Broncos
No, the other guy passed.
touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because
Man, we gotta get to the fucking circle, nigga, back here.
well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome, but I don't think
What,
that's
behind
really
us?
true to you, because they're.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
We need to be on. We need to be.
Across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Well, let her cook mine.
Come on, you better get your ass over here. He over in this building somewhere.
And last time,
Oh, close up.
through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack the offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you
Shit,
too much.
damn.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed
And
to
that
do.
fucking building straight across from y'all.
Not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Damn.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold,
I'm big,
I
nigga.
want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And a big turnover.
How the fuck you zoom in?
His guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so. You have to remember with young quarterbacks,
You got it, fool. I pinged it.
2 years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Build it on your left. Build it on your left.
26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Y'all got to roll it anyway. The fucking thing closing in on y'all.
Now it's a bootleg with
It's closing in on you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified. Here's Gordon. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. On the slant, completes to Sutton. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. To throw is Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. The kick by McManus is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sincere.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Logan Wilson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Broncos 10, Bengals nothing.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Being chased out left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant there to make the grab. And the Broncos push further out in front.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes our score 17-0. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Cincinnati.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
Burrow on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll go for it. Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Joe Mixon. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Again, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. KJ Hamler returning it.
I'm figuring out this little thing. I'm figuring out this thing or something.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
There goes Melvin Gordon. The 40, 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, 72 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Brandon McManus.
They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to them a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As his old receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. K.J. Hamler deep for the Broncos. Taking it about the 16. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
Their own 36-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. On 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Bridgewater. That's caught left side by Judy. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater right back to Judy, and it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And McManus able to put it through. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Hamler now to return it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made to fit. There goes Melvin Gordon, the 30, past the 20, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Broncos add on.
Week off, that's a bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season, get his first touchdown.